Glad you came out to meet us, Andy. We've got a little situation on our hands, and it just so happens that I've got a little proposition for you as well. How do you fancy going on a little expedition?
An expedition? Where are we going?
The Forgotten Lands of Eureka. A land untapped and unspoiled.
The Lost Lands of Eureka?
Hancock and I sent out an expedition which was attacked by some peculiar and particularly ferocious beasts. Our venture all but failed, and we would have given up this mad quest of ours were it not for the stories our people relayed to us.
What kind of stories?
Tales a treasure, of untold wealth and riches and gods know what else.
Sounds interesting. But didn't you say your first expedition was set upon by hostile monsters? Sounds mighty dangerous to me.
We'll have to wade through all them beasties, but with great risk comes great reward, as they say.
These were Rowena's words to us before we set off on our journey to Eureka. With great risk comes great rewards. But do these words hold true? Is Eureka truly rewarding? Is it worth investing time and effort into? Well, here are my thoughts and experiences so far. Let's start with leveling. I started 1 week late, and it's been tough because of that. There are lots of high level and max level players running around already, and the notorious monster Fate Train has pretty much taken over the North American servers. I decided to level on my own for at least a couple of levels. That was a regrettable decision. I leveled up to Elemental level 5 just grinding mobs, and let me tell you, that wasn't a pleasant ordeal to say the least. If you're coming into Eureka for the first time, definitely don't do what I did. It'll make you hate this place just like so many people ended up doing day 1 when the content came out. Just head inside and shout for an invite to join the NM Fate Train groups. Completing the Fates give you a lot of experience even with just a silver rating. I actually personally like the Fate Train. It's something I was already used to doing since I usually level up my characters and jobs this way if I want to break from spamming dungeons. Plus for me, it's great to see so many people in one area. Makes the place feel all lively. Speaking of people, the community shines through here in Eureka. For the most part, people are really friendly and helpful here. Even as a lower level player, higher leveled parties will still take you in to join the NM train with them. People will stop and res you if they notice you getting killed while on the way to the next fate. Heck, people will even come from far away to res a fallen player who asks for one in shout chat. I'm loving how everyone works together here in Eureka, and it's something I'd like to see more and more of in other content. One thing Eureka does real well is put the danger back into exploration and adventure. As a low-level player, Eureka is littered with enemies that can kill you with just a sneeze. Sometimes literally. You can't just run through an area full of high-level mobs haphazardly, as that will lead to your untimely demise. You need to plan out your path, survey your surroundings, and take note of enemy movement patterns to try and sneak past them when their backs are turned towards you. Personally, it adds some thrills to my gameplay, and it makes me feel a bit more like an actual adventurer, trying to journey through a savage and unforgiving land. There's a lot of risks in Eureka, but is it rewarding? Well, I haven't personally gotten many lockboxes yet since I'm still only level 7. I've also had bad RNG with my lockboxes, so I haven't really gotten anything significant yet. Oh, I did get this Animal's jacket though. It looks pretty neat. Apparently there's 2 full sets of glamour that you can collect if you're into that sort of thing. Which I totally am. Personally, I'm just trying to get my Paladin relic weapon and probably the armor set too. Oh, and I want that dinosaur mount too. Because dinosaurs! Aw yeah. Tyrannosaurus. But should you expect much from the lockboxes in Eureka? Well, no. But at least when you open the lockbox, most likely you'll see fireworks. No, like literally. You'll probably get fireworks as the reward. So is Eureka good or bad? Did it succeed or is it doomed to fail? Well, for me it's somewhat of a success. I definitely don't think it will fail, especially if Square Enix devs intend to regularly update it. I do think that it needs some quality of life changes though. As others have stated before, a party finder system inside Eureka would be really appreciated. Sure, there's shout chat, but seriously nothing beats being able to just search up any available parties and choose which among them best suits your needs. Plus it really sucks to have to type in shout chat for console users with no keyboard access. One other thing I'd like to improve is the way you gain experience. The only options so far are chain mob kills or NM Fate Trains, but seriously, the former doesn't yield much experience in a timely manner. The latter, though yielding much more experience, feels off too for the low and mid-range level players. The low-level players won't be contributing much, if at all, in most of the enemy encounters, unless they're a healer, and the mid-level players also suffer this in the high-level fates. I feel like there should be something to bridge the gap, an activity that anyone of any level can undertake that yields a good amount of experience and lets that player actually feel like their actions matter and contribute to their own progression. Whether that activity takes the form of leave quests, regular quests, or hunt board style hunts, as others have suggested before. All in all though, I think Eureka is a nice change of pace from the usual dungeon and raid grind. I really like the sense of danger while I explore this place. I know this feeling is fleeting as I progress my character to higher and higher levels, but at least for now I get the chance to appreciate it. I'm liking the combat here too. Going all out on attack with your Magia board and just completely destroying at level or lower level enemies is just so much fun. Finally, you get to play with so many people across your whole data center in what is essentially open world content. This was something I've been really wanting from this game for a long time now. If you're still on the fence with Eureka, here's my advice to you. If you have even the slightest inkling that you would like to have the relic weapons and armor set someday, work on Eureka sooner rather than later. The more time passes, the more people will max level and get their desired relic pieces, which means the less people you'll have to play with. Unless you have absolutely no interest in what Eureka has to offer, start making progress as soon as you can, even if only a little at a time. What are your thoughts on Eureka? Please sound off in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your opinions and your experiences in this new area. Feel free to share your stories. Thank you so much for watching this video and holy crap, 1,000 subscribers! Oh my god, thank you all so very much for supporting me in my channel. I'll keep working hard on these videos to be worthy of your support. If there is a Final Fantasy XIV topic you'd like me to explore, or even explore a completely new game, please do let me know. I'm open to new ideas all the time, so just please reach out to me. Anyway, I hope you take care and have a great week, and I'll see you next time.